So this is called seller finance real estate. I'm about to blow some minds here. All right, so let's just use this as an example. Let's say that I have 150 grand in my sacred account. So this is step one. I've got 150 grand in my sacred account, right? Now this is growing at 3 to 5%. And step number two, I take a loan against it. So I'm borrowing my 150,000 of 150, so a loan of 150K. And my cost is, let's change this a little bit just so we deal in certainties. 3 to 5%, who can agree that the difference between that, the middle ground is 4? Right, so let's just say I'm earning 4%. And my interest cost is 1 to 3%. We can all agree the middle ground between that is 2%. So I'm borrowing at 2%. My money is still growing. My 150 grand is still growing at 4%, like it never left. And I'm paying this 2% cost. So the question then becomes, what do I do with the 150 grand? So if I do seller finance real estate, I have 150 grand. Here's what this is going to look like, right? So I'm going to be able to buy 3 homes. Let me put my screen away here. I'm going to be able to buy 3 homes with 150 grand. Okay. Now I'm going to pay for each of those homes, let's say $45,000. Okay. $45,000. Actually, let's say, just to keep the math easy on this, let's say I did pay 50 on each, 50,000 times 3 is 150 grand. That's going to make the math even and easy. So I put 150,000 in. I got 3 homes, which equals $50,000 per home. Right? So I have 150,000 in my sacred account, growing. It's there. That's an asset. It's producing. I now have also $150,000 worth of real estate. I own 3 homes now. Now, seller finance real estate works like this. These homes we're going to put on market and we're going to sell them usually for 20 to 30% more than we paid. So if I paid 50, I'm going to sell this for 1.25% more, or sorry, times 1.25 times more. So I'm going to sell each home for $62,500 on a seller finance contract. Okay, what does seller finance mean? It means that I'm going to collect a down payment from somebody. They're going to move into the house and they're going to make a monthly mortgage payment to me based on the price we settled on. In this case, $62,500 each. So one thing just happened, and I want to make sure you didn't miss it. I put in 150,000. As soon as I sold all 3 of these homes for 62.5, this 150,000 is now worth 187,500. Why? Because the value of this loan is the new asset. The home is the collateral. It's the thing that backs the asset, but the actual asset is now this $62,500 mortgage loan that I have with the family living in the home, which means my asset value just instantly went from 150,000 to 187,500. I've increased my net worth by 25% almost instantaneously in the amount of time it took me to get those properties occupied, which could be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, around that range. But that's a 25% step up in equity, right? Now, the other thing that's happening here, this is seller finance. So they're making a mortgage payment to me. I'm charging 12% over 240 months. And so I'm making, check this out, 12% on 62.5. Well, each home, how much did I say I put in? I said I put in 50. So I have on one home, for example, principal of $50,000, but it's earning me income as if it was $62,500. Okay, that means that my yield, my annual yield on this, my cap rate I think the average on this, if we look at a mortgage calculator really quick, 62,500. Let's say I collect a down payment of $1,500. My interest rate is 12%. So I'm bringing in on this example about $671 a month as a mortgage payment, right? So $671 a month times 12 months is $8,052 per year. That's my income on this one property. I have 3 of these in this example. $8,052 a year. $8,052 a year divided by my principal. So divided into 50,000 means that I am earning a 16% annual rate. That's my annual yield on this. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed and how it always works, but this is an example of how it can work. If you're wondering, what does Wealth Dynamics do? How can we actually help you? Number one, if you haven't gotten a copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom, grab one now. You can get that down in the comments in the video. You can get the link for that. Finally, if you have a desire to start getting help walking through these different phases toward financial freedom, book a call with my team. Go to our website, set up a call. We're able to help out and answer questions. That's how we can help you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn notifications on, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.